have a presentation in research.
Yeah, I have my research presentation for sociology.
Oh, sociology.
Oh, I'm still eating that.
Wait. Why are you eating that?
It's fine. Have you heard of the 5-second rule?
Yeah, but have you done your research on the 5-second rule? Why would I have done my research?
Do you believe the 5-second rule to be true?
Yeah, I eat stuff off the ground all the time. Hey look, a peanut!
Do you believe in the 5-second rule?
Yep. Do you believe the 5-second rule to be true?
Technically,
It depends. It depends on what food it is and where you are.
Oh, okay.
Technically,
It's
no, but
like
I abide by it
muddy.
anyways.
Have you ever eaten food off the ground?
Yes,
Definitely.
for sure.
Perfect.
We've all heard of the infamous 5-second rule. You know, the one where you drop your snack on the floor, quickly snatch it up, and blow off any deadly germs that may or may not have already transferred onto your food. We are convinced that any harmful bacteria that could transfer onto food would not have possibly done so in less than 5 seconds. So is it true? Can bacteria spread to food in less than 5 seconds? Or if you get it in time, will you be safe from any foodborne danger? Researchers at Aston University and Clemson University have had the same question. After observing and experimenting with different floor types, such as carpet, tile, and wood, and different food types, such as toast, pasta, biscuits, and a sticky sweet, and the transfer of E. coli and staph to food on the floor, Anthony Hilton, professor of microbiology at Aston University, concluded that time and floor type are significant factors in determining this transfer of bacteria. Over at Clemson University, nearly the same method was used to test this urban myth. However, instead of testing for E. coli and staph, here they were testing for the transfer of salmonella onto sausage and bread through the means of carpet, tile, and wood. They concluded that there is a 0-second rule, proving that salmonella can indeed be transferred to food almost immediately on contact. Thus, they both concluded that when food is dropped onto any contaminated surface, bacteria transfer happens instantly. However, it happens even quicker on tile and wood surfaces than it does on carpet. The studies also found that moist foods are more likely to have bacteria transfer onto them than drier foods. This is because they have a sense of stickiness, while dry foods do not. So does this mean that the 5-second rule is completely false? Well, these two professors are not in total agreement about that. Hilton, the professor at Aston, argues that this initial transfer of food is not enough to actually contaminate the food, and that when foods are dropped, the quicker they are picked up, the less bacteria has been transferred. Yet, Dawson at Clemson University states that his evidence concludes that it does not matter what surface or how long the food is in contact with a contaminated surface, enough bacteria can be transferred to make someone sick. So the verdict's still out. Anytime you drop a piece of food on the floor, bacteria is transferred, and you have the potential of getting sick depending on what bacteria the food comes in contact with. However, the odds are you probably won't get sick. It's kind of like wearing your seatbelt. You can go your whole life without wearing a seatbelt and never get in an accident, so you don't get hurt. However, if you do get in an accident, you probably will get hurt. The same goes for eating dropped food. You could go your whole life eating food you've dropped on the floor, picking up before 5 seconds, and be fine. But as soon as you drop your food onto a highly contaminated surface, you will probably get sick.
See, that's probably why you shouldn't eat that.
You're right. It's probably better to be safe than sorry.
I'll go throw it away.
Okay.